Lesson 3.5 is multiplying with regrouping, and this would be very similar to how we were taught growing up, with just a few minor changes. So my first example is 36 times 27. So I'm going to start with my 7 in the ones place times a 6 in the ones place. That's going to give me 42. So I'm going to place my 2 here and then regroup my 4 tens above. Then I'm going to do 7 ones times 3 tens to give me 21 tens plus the 4 tens that are up here, and that gives me 25. Now what I tell the kids to do is scratch off or check off that you've used those two numbers so that you can move on to the tens place. So from here I'm going to think, well, what is 20 times 6? And I like to place it off to the side so that I can see it. Eventually the kids will just know, well, I'm going to place my 2 tens down here to take care of that place value and then regroup the 100 up here. Then I'm going to multiply 2 tens times 3 tens to give me 6 tens, plus one more up here is going to give me 700. Add it up just like we'd always been taught to get your final product of 972. And we still call these two groups of numbers partial products. Moving on and doing another example, starting with my ones place, I'm going to think 9 times 2 is 18. Regroup the 1. 9 times 4 tens would be 36, plus another 10 would be 37 tens. Cross out that you've used it, and then start with your 3 tens times 2 is 60. Again, you can put it off to the side, but if you see you have those 2 digits, there is nothing to regroup on this one, so then you just complete it by doing the 3 tens times 4 tens gives me 12. Add it up. Regroup when needed, and get your final product of 1,638. Last example, 65 times 38. Start with your ones place. 8 times 5 is 40. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 4 is 52 tens. Cross out that you've used them. 3 tens times 5 is 150. Regroup the ones above. 3 tens times 6 tens would be 18, plus 1 is 19, and then add it up. Like I said, eventually the kids may not need to put this off to the side, but it's just so they can visualize what the value of the numbers really are. When we were younger, we may have been just taught to place the 0 here to take care of the place value, but they want them to see what it's worth.